Question 23. We're nearing the end of the multiple choice section. So, the graph below shows line segment AB, which is a chord of circle O. So this is a chord, it's touching the two edges, or the two endpoints here, touching the edges of some circle whose name is O. The coordinates of the endpoints of AB are 3, 3, and 3, negative 7. The distance from the midpoint of AB to the center of circle O is 2 units. So the midpoint of AB, it's positive 3 to negative 7. It's going to be 5 away, because that's a total distance of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's my midpoint, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, this is my midpoint. And let's hope they're nice. The center of my circle is going to be 1, 2 away. Either it's going to be over here, or it's going to be over here. Let's hope that they're nice and they put the midpoint either here or here. All right. The equation for a circle is x minus h squared. This is a formula I think you just need to remember. I don't believe it's on your sheet, on your reference sheet. Y minus k all squared is equal to my radius squared, where h itself, not including the negative sign, is my x-coordinate, and k itself, not including my negative sign, is my y-coordinate. So let's start narrowing down some of these possible answers. So could my coordinate be, if it's 1, that means the x-coordinate, so this is for answer number 1. If it's minus 1 and plus 2, well, that means for it to be minus, that's good. It's just regular h, so it's going to be a coordinates 1 and then plus 2. Well, it's supposed to be a negative here, so the way I get plus 2 is by doing negative 2 gets me the plus 2, or the y plus 2 squared. So that means that actually k is negative 2. So negative 2, 1, negative 2, 1, negative 2 could possibly be the coordinates of this center point. That looks like that might just be an answer. 2, I've got, so this is at the coordinates negative 5, positive 2. Negative 5, positive, no way. This is not an answer. 3, at center of my circle is at positive 1, positive 2. Positive 1, positive 2. Again, that's way too far away. That's not 2 units away from my center, my midpoint. So that can't be it. Oh man, maybe we're just going to use midpoint. We'll get the answer. Answer 4, it's at, positive 5, negative 2. I think 1, 2, 3, 4. Positive 5, negative 2. Looks like we have a contender. We have to move on to the radius now. So it's either 1 or 4. At the very least, without doing the radius, you can narrow your chances down to a 50-50. Well, so this blue part is the center of my circle. One of these two blue points is the center of my circle. And now, my radius squared is either going to be 29 or it's going to be 25. Well, to get the radius, I can say this is a chord. So these points should be on the edge of my circle. This black line over here is 1 radius. This black line over here is another radius. I could have, by the way, brought either of them down to B as well. So, well, I've got a distance of 2 and a distance of 5, and I'm making a right triangle. Let's use Pythagorean theorem here. So a squared plus b squared equals c squared. This distance over here was 2, so it's going to be 2 squared plus this distance here was 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 squared equals c squared. Well, I'm going to do 4 plus 25 equals c squared. That gets me 29 equals c squared. And to get c, I need to do root c, root there. I'm left with root 29 equals c, which means 1 has to be my answer. It has a midpoint that makes sense based on these coordinates, and it has a radius we just found out that makes sense also. So the answer to question number 23 is 1.